Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the PlebPod. It's your favorite podcast. This episode, I'm joined by Sid, Pepper, and Shane. Why am I being laughed at?
Sorry.
Why am I being
Sorry.
Why am I? What did I do? What did I say?
It was the little flub. It was I think a little pause and then a flub.
I have a stutter. Okay, leave me alone.
I know. That's why I said sorry.
I would introduce myself, but at this point, our viewers should know who I am.
You're César.
Yes, I am.
Wait,
I'm Shane.
I thought he's Steve.
That's Pepper, and that's Sid.
Why did you point both upwards? Pepper's
Steve, you got one job.
Pepper's purposely going to put you on the bottom now. No,
Yeah, I know.
on the top. So on the top. So now
Yeah.
it just is like you're pointing to the fucking.
I'll be honest. I've done so many templates for the podcast with the different people. If this one doesn't exist, I'm just going to go with whatever.
Great.
Pepper, do you have a cold?
Slightly, yeah. I've been having this cold for like a week now. Week and a
Then
half.
it's not a cold; it's a flu.
Oh, it
What,
could blow away, but it doesn't. So I don't think it's a flu.
Where'd you get it from?
Probably being soaked. When I was taking Soft to the
Excuse
train
me?
station.
I see.
It was raining really heavily, and the umbrella did not work.
I
So
see.
I got to the hotel because I was working half an hour before, because I like to get half an hour before so the guy that usually does nights can leave because basically this guy always do night shifts and
Does.
Shifts.
This guy always do night shifts.
Why are you bullying me, man?
and he always comes by train. And because the last train arrives at around 11:15, he always gets to the hotel earlier than when his shift starts.
Mm-hmm.
So to kind of give back, I tried to come an hour earlier as well, so he can leave early because he only
fair
has
enough.
the train at 8:30 afterwards. So,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
just to be nice, because I tend to leave half an hour earlier when he arrives. So, I tried to be nice. That day, however, it was raining so badly, I literally got soaked. I had to go to a hotel room, take out the trousers, socks, and shoes, and hair dry it as best as my ability would allow me. And it still didn't do enough.
I imagine my surprise.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was nice. But yeah, that's why I sound like I don't even know what I sound like. But
You just sound like you have a cold.
Yeah, literally that. That's literally the short and the long of it, Pepper.
also, I'm looking at the absolute disaster that was that penalty.
Excuse me.
In the
What
Atletico
penalty?
game at the very
Go on.
end.
Oh, that is hysterical.
The penalty
What
got
happened?
saved, the rebound went to the crossbar, and the second rebound went over the top.
But it went over the top off of the player.
Who took the penalty, I think.
Yeah.
What's so hysterical about that?
Mate, they literally could have got qualified to the next round of the
16.
champions, and they didn't because of that.
Well, I don't care. It's a Spanish team. They can go suck one.
They did. I'm pretty sure
No,
that's what happened.
No personal agendas here.
No.
No. There is absolutely a personal agenda.
There's no personal agenda against the
Try to make it
Spanish,
better.
like the English don't have an agenda against the Frenchman. It's all good.
Nah,
Fair
nah.
enough.
English don't have any agenda against the Frenchman.
Don't make that face, Shane.
I mean, I personally do not have an agenda against the
You're
French.
Welsh.
What? Shane is Welsh?
What?
I would understand if you said Shane is
Irish?
Irish, but not
No.
Welsh.
He's going Welsh now.
Nah, Scottish. All in favor?
I hate everything about
Say
this.
aye.
Aye.
what? 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 What are you, Pepper? What are you?
Pepper's Portuguese.
Am I?
And?
No, he's Brazilian.
Oh no.
And
What do you mean, Anne?
and an idiot sandwich.
And an idiot sandwich, yeah.
I'm not a sandwich.
I
Pepper,
promise
I'm gonna-
you that I'm not going to turn this into another venting session regarding my job.
No.
But I do have something to tell you.
Oh no.
It happened today.
Were you going
actually.
to work and did a camel come in your way? Because
Before
look,
you
I'm
do that-
sorry.
Before you do that, I'm gonna request that Pepper stops clicking stuff.
Yeah,
Pepper, stop clicking stuff.
we cannot see you, Pepper.
I'm. Oh, that is a problem.
Idiot.
Yeah, because you clicked off it, you fucking dingleberry.
I'm so sorry.
You're an idiot. An idiot
Yes.
sandwich.
Yes. Go on.
Right.
César, continue.
More work stories, yay! So basically, with prices of essential goods and stuff going up pretty much by the week,
I already
there
know
have
where this is going.
there have been a lot of people stealing at the store.
Oh, the tuna can story. Yes.
So no, this isn't the tuna can story.
No, I know, but it's indirectly related. Yeah, I know.
So
Does
Yeah.
that story need explaining before this story?
No, but it can.
no,
It can give context afterwards.
it can give context afterwards. So yeah, there's been a lot of stealing recently from a lot of retail chains.
Anyone steal your hut?
Unfortunately.
Oh, not
We don't
again,
talk about
César. You're better than this.
César's falling for the trap.
Fuck!
God damn.
So, to try and combat that as much as possible, us people at the tills have been asked to basically literally go and check if people's carts have stuff that they didn't put on the I always forget the name of the fucking thing. The thing that rolls the items towards me so that I can pick them
Conveyor
up.
belt.
Conveyor belt, exactly. We basically have to literally go and check if they put everything on the conveyor belts. Or if we can see from where we are, we can just ask customers to lift up their bags so that we can have a look at the cart, see it's empty, tell them to go through. Now, people don't like change. People don't like change when it affects things that they've been doing for years. So today, at my job, I asked a middle-aged gentleman, although calling him a gentleman is very generous, to lift up his bags so that I could see the entire cart to check if it was empty. And he told me that he doesn't have to do that, and that I'm not allowed to ask him to do it. I'm like, I understand that it's frustrating, but we have been requested by management to start to do this. And basically, he still doesn't do it. So what I do is I ring up my supervisor. I ask her to come over. And she basically explains to him what I explained to him, that it was management who asked us to do it, like word for word. And so he basically tells her, listen, lady, I've been shopping here for over 20 years, and not once was I requested to remove my bags from the cart for the cart to be checked, and it's not going to start now.
Oh boy.
So basically, him and my supervisor are going back and forth, and what I do is I take the chance that he's distracted, I go around my till, I go up to his cart without him looking, I lift up the bags, I look under, I put them back, I walk over. Back to like where I have the little screen on my till. So basically, I sort of tell my supervisor indirectly without him understanding that I've already checked, like, through nods and winks, nudge, nudge, And so she vamooses, He goes away happy. I'm happy. Finn.
Oh, I wouldn't say happy.
I'd be fuming.
You're just. I mean, you're happy that you don't have to deal with him anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was happy.
Until he comes around again.
No, if he comes around again and does the same thing, I'm not even going to call the supervisor. I'm just going to straight up call security. Because his unwillingness to cooperate just means that he has something to hide.
Why do people just make it so, like it? If you have nothing to hide, it doesn't affect you. Just do it.
It's such a shit argument, regardless of how you look at it.
I know.
Because, oh my god, why are people
either he's not stealing anything and he has no reason to not, just show me that the card is empty, or he's stealing something and he's an asshole. Either way,
he's an asshole.
He's an asshole. Yeah.
No, the thing is, because there's such a double standard to this, like, it's the same thing of you go into a store and be it a clothing store, for example, and on the exit you get asked just to check your bags.
Fair enough.
I mean, you obviously you didn't steal anything, you didn't take anything away, you just bought, be it a pair of socks. But
yeah,
wouldn't you feel kind of like, why am I being asked this?
I mean,
again, I'm not saying there isn't a problem at hand. There is. Obviously, stealing from supermarkets is not ideal. People suck.
Yeah.
People higher up the hierarchy suck more. But the thing is, I can understand in a way. Like,
yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I get what you're saying, but after César explained that it's a new thing that has been requested for them to do by management, I think it should just end there.
Yeah, I know, and that takes me to the second question: why is that César's job?
Oh, don't get me started on that. Otherwise, the rest of this episode is just going to be me ranting.
You see, Pepper, because you just said the people that are higher up
suck more.
So, therefore, they would rather not do it themselves and let the people on the front line take the shit.
It's like...
Fun fact, Shane.
That's how it works.
Fun fact. So, you know how we have security? There are people on the CCTV, like, just keeping an eye on the store, on the tills, whatever, what have you. More often than not, the guy on the CCTV will let us know that we've accidentally let someone walk out with something that they didn't pay, like 15 minutes after they've already left the store.
What's the point?
Exactly.
Now you have this weight on your conscience. Are you happy?
Yeah.
You let him through.
Well,
who had this company.
That's just a terrible flaw in itself. Why would you tell them 15 minutes after? Why not tell them at the time, or tell the security person?
Because they probably need to check.
Or, just keep it as a compiled list to figure out what's going wrong, and then figure out how to fix the what's going wrong.
Now, to give following context,
Actually, before the following context, I want to point this out about security checks on grocery stores. In India, that's just a thing. You go buy shopping, you go at the till, right? And then you buy your stuff. And then at the end, you need to provide a proof of the receipt that you collect and the shopping bag. And then there's a security guy at the exit, and he will check. Now, how much he checks is up to him, because that's his job. But he literally goes, looks at the receipt. He's like, okay. So he's basically checking that you have a receipt for your purchases in the bag.
Good sir. There are 5 rupees here for you if you let me walk out with this PS5 that I just stole.
Yes.
And the PS5 was
empty
definitely
box that was
rupees.
over there. That is something I never understood as a kid. Now it makes a lot of sense. Why the boxes are always empty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, this PS5 feels incredibly light.
Wow, I could just lift this. Like, what?
I lift it up
Why?
with my pinky finger.
Why are the CDs not on the covers? What?
Yeah.
The tuna story.
The tuna story.
The tuna story. No, that is good. Did you see the images on Twitter as well?
I did.
Right.
So basically, there's a kind of alarm which is used for like
Video games,
razors, Gillette related shit,
That's alarming.
which are like literal boxes, like little boxes. One specific retail chain here in Portugal, which I will not name,
No, name and shame.
I don't even
has
remember who we were.
has been putting individual cans of tuna inside of those alarm boxes.
Yeah.
That's how bad the theft situation is in Portugal. Individual cans of tuna are in alarm boxes.
It was quite ridiculous. I'm not
Question.
Go
Is
on.
the alarm boxes more expensive than the tuna?
Yes.
Well, they probably are. They
100%.
probably are. Oh, Shane, I feel like you want to ask a question.
What the fuck?
Fuck. No,
It makes no sense.
literally, it doesn't. It really doesn't, and it just showcases. Like, I understand that obviously, if you're running a business, you don't want people stealing from your business.
Because it's taking away money.
But on one hand, you're putting individual tuna cans inside alarm boxes. On the other hand, you're not putting the designated item for the alarms in the alarms. So they're out in the open, ready to be stolen too. And they're more expensive.
Let's
Tuna.
Let's quickly take a look at this though. So I don't know how much you guys go to a supermarket, Shane and Sid.
No.
Every single day.
What's the
That's why I
supermarket?
said Shane and Sid, because obviously you've seen. If you go to the shelves where the tuna is,
Shells in supermarkets.
there's
Yeah,
a
that's-
lot
that's
of
a
tuna.
rumor.
Yeah.
Can
There
you
is a lot of
imagine
tuna.
the amount of time it would take one? Because they would certainly not put more than one person doing this. One person putting that gazillion amount of tuna into individual alarms.
Yep.
Can you imagine a customer getting to César's cashier thing, till, with a cart full of alarms?
Oh.
I would love to be there for that conversation where César has to then tell them, sorry, these are just all cans of tuna.
And the worst part is, my experience, working at César's workplace, more than 3/4 of these alarm boxes are a bitch to open.
And confirm.
They do not work. They do not open. They don't want to open by anything. Imagine 50 things of tuna just lying there. And at this point, I would just pull out my apron. Give it to the next
Toss it on the.
I'm out.
I'm out.
It's just stupid, man.
I think it would be even funnier. Like, let's say that the amount of tuna you could buy was limited. Like, let's say 10 cans of tuna per customer. I would love for someone to bring 50 tuna cans, all in alarms, and then watch their faces. I tell them, I'm sorry, but you can only buy 10.
And then you'd be like, could you please go put them back?
Yep.
And then they're like, no. And they pick 5 random people say, no, this is tuna for all 5 of us. So it's a perfect split. It's 10 per person.
And then he comes back. Oh, I just got on the phone with the supervisor. Apparently the limit has gone up to 20 now.
No, because people do really try to get smart with the whole limited number of items for purchase, because some time ago 1 kilo sugar packets were limited to 6 per customer.
When was that a thing?
About a month ago.
What?
At least where I work.
What happened?
So I don't know.
We ran out of sugar.
What happened?
I wasn't aware of this.
So basically, there's this one gentleman who comes to my till with 21 kilo packets of sugar. I tell him he can only take 6. And so he separates them into little piles of 6 and asks me to ring them up 6 at a time with 6 different payments. I'm like, no, it's not 6 per purchase. It's 6 per customer. And he's like, okay.
What, does that in one go, or just like of all time? So that person is now no longer allowed to buy that specific item for the rest of their life.
It's dubious, because he asked me a very pertinent question, which is, okay, what if I buy 6, walk out, walk back in, and buy 6 more? And I was like, beats me, boss man.
I guess you can do that.
I was like,
you don't even need to do that much. Literally, have whatever person is with you, friend, wife, kid, whatever, standing outside after the tills.
Yeah.
You go to one till, get 6, get in the car, go back in. Next till, 6 packs goes into the car. Next till,
literally, that's all you need to do.
Who's making this rules, man? Are you stupid?
I don't want to know. I don't care.
People are
bored. People really do get bored.
But sugar.
You have a problem. Okay.
What, sugar?
Don't go into the... Also, I need to call Soft to see if she survived that, because I didn't know that happened. 6 kilos is very little for Soft in terms of sugar. I need to check that. Honestly, you can't just go with the first idea you have out of your head to fix an issue. Because clearly, they didn't think that through.
I think it was related to a stock issue or something.
Have you not met government?
No, let's not get into that.
I don't want to.
It's an efficient solution, because they spent 5 seconds thinking about it, and then printing it on like A4 paper, like 5 seconds to type on it. It is efficient.
Ooh. This is how governments look like. Reading, like, making out the shittiest idea to solve an issue, like it's the Holy Grail. Ooh.
And then the rest of the population confuse Unga Bunga.
Yeah. Yep. That's literally it. Oh man. What have we done?
People give me headaches.
I gave myself headaches, let alone other people.
People are shit.
Who knew? Who knew? Sid.
Yes.
What's your experience with Indian and Bahraini supermarkets?
I walk into supermarket. I go pick things I want to buy from supermarket.
Okay.
I go to till. I buy the things in the supermarket. I then put things in car and I go home like a happy man.
You're asking a man who literally can...
Okay, but now how does that compare to British supermarkets?
I walk. I then buy things. And then I'm like, shit, how the hell am I going to carry all of this? I'm a weak-ass man. I walk. I then struggle for 10 minutes of my life trying to carry all this shit. but then I know that just trying to get a cab would like cripple me, so I continue walking.
I love how the struggling part is just specific to Britain.
Yeah, but man, all I need to do in other places is okay, trolley, car, in car, drive. In Britain,
Fair enough.
you will not have a car. You will not have good public transport. You will walk.
Sid, might I introduce you to this revolutionary idea that is called is it a cart? Like those old baggy things with wheels?
Right, you can't say that you're going to provide a solution and then the name of the solution.
I don't know.
It's
the
a
name
trolley.
Is it? It's a trolley, isn't it?
It's a trolley.
I'll just steal the shopping trolley. That's genius.
What you're telling him is he should steal from the supermarket.
I'm joking.
This is the issue that we're talking about in the first place, Pepper.
Well, but you don't have that issue yet, so I'm providing you an issue.
I didn't come to you to ask for issues.
Wait, isn't that what the government
issues
does?
that you provide anyways.
Damn
I
it.
need another one.
I thought the job of the government was to provide issues.
No. They're to solve issues and then create more issues by solving one issue.
They do not solve issues.
Well, look, think about it. There was a sugar crisis. They limited the number of sugars people could buy.
And how well did that work?
They created more problems by trying to fix a problem. My logic is not flawed.
Everything that involves the government is flawed.
I
think we're well past that point. Let's talk about something that doesn't make us enrage in.
So let's stay in silence for the remainder of the hour.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, lads. Nice knowing you. Cue the outro.
No. So, how is everyone's poo been?
Well, consistent, brown, smelly.
Has anyone had a rather shitty experience?
You can tell I'm inexperienced with these shit podcasts.
Oh no!
Say,
you ever find it like amazing, or strange, or whatever emotion you choose to feel when you experience this? But isn't it great how you get home from like a day at work, or you've just been out, and you see a toilet?
That's a toilet.
No. Actually, no. Say like you need to pee or something, or you need to poo. You get home, you get to the bathroom, you see the toilet. All of a sudden, that urge is amplified by about 1,000.
Yep.
It's like your body just knows the time
that's the toilet. That happened to me today, actually. Like, I went to have coffee with my parents, and all four of us know what caffeine does to your intestines.
Oh,
so
caffeine talk again.
Caffeine's great. Caffeine's nice.
So basically, after getting out of the coffee shop, I went to the pharmacy with my mom so she could get meds for her and my dad, which took about half an hour.
It's time.
Half an hour in which the caffeine had time to influence my intestines, such that when I got home, I walked into the bathroom, looked at the toilet, and I didn't just get the urge to shit. I had to clench my cheeks, because if I hadn't, things would have gone south really quickly.
I guess that's how gravity works.
So yeah,
it must be one of the worst experiences, like getting so close to the toilet and then just shitting your pants because you couldn't get to the toilet in time.
It didn't happen because I was able to clench my cheeks.
Now it must be It must be a terrible experience, but it also is incredibly funny.
Yeah, have to agree.
The people seeing. Not for the people experiencing it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Another great feeling, taking a piss in the ocean.
Can't relate.
No, neither.
That would require me to go mostly to a beach, a place I avoid at all costs.
Yes, I also avoid the beach.
What if it's a beach by the river instead of at the ocean?
Then it's not the ocean.
He's got him.
César's got up and left.
We got him, boys.
Right, thank you very much for listening to this podcast. César
Cue
has
the
now
outro.
left.
No, what? I thought this was where we begin the actual podcast.
Alright. What's going on, guys? Welcome to PlebPod. This is episode whatever number. Apparently, I'm the host.
Yeah.
César's been
Good luck,
fired.
Sid. Oh, shit.
So,
Well-
anyways, have you ever thought about pissing in an ocean? Great feeling.
Sorry? Like, it doesn't matter if it's in the ocean, if it's in a river, like, just a moving body of water. Which
Butter?
also happens to be cold.
So if
Don't
I
do it in the pool, kids.
if I do it in the sink,
A large moving body of water.
the bath,
Oh,
That's not large.
it depends on
It's
the
big.
bath.
It's the
Depends
same
on the
size as
size of
you.
the bath.
Bigger than a bath.
A jacuzzi,
Bigger than a jacuzzi.
a pool.
a pool,
Bigger than a swimming pool.
a big swimming pool.
And
I was
a
expecting you
big
to say.
pool.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So basically,
A water
pissing-
park.
taking a piss in nature, in a natural body of water. Like
Hang on, is the water in swimming pools not natural? Is that
And
just
natural.
like man-made? He just comes with chemicals and then poof.
it does come with
does,
chemicals. It
It's
comes.
with chemicals, yeah.
It comes
No,
with
but does
chlorine.
it just go pour chemical, and then water?
I mean, God damn it!
Jesus turns water into wine. Pool man just turned chemicals into water.
He just gets a bit
Oh,
of hydrogen, a bit of
imagine-
oxygen.
Imagine the second coming of Christ. He goes to a swimming pool with a lot of people in it. Boom, wine. And
I
then
would
people are
shoot him.
suddenly just. And then people are just swimming in wine.
I would hate that experience.
Same. Now, as I was saying, just standing there with your obviously your junk is in your swimming trunks.
That would be the most disgusting wine ever to drink.
Yep.
Just like
Especially-
other people's bodily particles mixed in with the wine is disgusting
piss.
and
Don't
piss
forget
and
the kids'
is
piss.
nearly making me want to throw up.
Yep.
Says the man who mixed Pepsi and Coca-Cola the other time.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
know-
he did do
we
that.
know.
Shut up. Shut up.
Like obviously your junk is inside your swimming trunks, but just standing there with your
That's a
with
bold
your-
judgment to make.
well, just being in the cold water with your junk like floating
Why is it cold?
floating around freely.
Why is it cold?
Like
Why
I
can't
thought
it
we
be
were in a
warm?
jacuzzi. Hang on,
because
I was doing the wrong imagination.
because it's a river or ocean or lake or natural body of
Rivers
water
can be
of your
warm,
choice.
you know. When it's
But if-
40 degrees, river get warm.
If it's a lake, it's
It
not a
depends on the
natural moving waterfall.
It does move.
Yeah, because you stand on it and move on it.
No,
You
lake
stand
water
on it?
does move on its own.
Are you Jesus?
The Pepper lake water does move on its own.
By wind.
That is not on its own!
That's how all water moves. By
I mean,
wind.
well, hang on, Pepper. Then
There's this magical thing
how does
on
the,
Earth.
how does
called
the ocean water
wind.
move then?
The platonical, or whatever name it is, from the
Platonic.
play.
Wait, tectonic plates.
yeah.
Tectonic plate.
They move, and they make water move, occasionally tsunamis.
So wait, no, hang on. So the waters just go around in circle,
How about-
moving with
how
the
about-
tectonic plate current.
How about water in rivers?
Gravity.
so they go down and they go into a sinkhole, and we've lost
Hang
all
on.
the water.
Hang on.
What have you just said?
Hang on, gravity. Then why does it go sideways instead of down?
Don't say it's the moon pull, because why doesn't it
Can't
go up?
You don't see water going, not like liquid water going up. You see
As opposed to the non-liquid water.
yes,
Steam.
evaporated steam.
Steam water does go up, you know.
Shane, you're
Shane, how do you think clouds form, idiot? Clouds are gigantic collections of water.
I love
say water like that.
I love the change in accent.
I never know how to say this stupid word, and I don't want to say the stupid American water.
Oh, so you just say what?
Yeah, you just got to
What?
say it how the Cockney people do. Water.
How do they say it? What?
Water.
What?
Water.
What?
Water. There was a point
Alright.
to this. What was it?
I've
Is
no clue.
that-
I've lost it.
It's that
Peeing in oceans.
in oceans or rivers or lakes or whatever. It is incredible. It is.
Oh,
one
thank you
of
for
the-
sharing.
What makes it so incredible?
I have a
genuinely
question.
didn't
Very
know.
Like-
important question,
I
actually.
peed in a pool before when I was younger.
Go on, Sid.
What makes peeing in a river, lake, ocean, sea more incredible than peeing on a swimming pool?
Because I wouldn't recommend peeing in swimming pools because.
But it's not the
because
recommendation.
because it's a closed body of water.
Who's the
Which
link?
it,
The lake is infinite.
Objection. The pool water has no filtration system for piss. Lakes have plants, and plants use the nitrogen in piss to grow. So by pissing in lakes, you're
You are
helping nature.
helping.
I don't think the man's wrong, so I can't really argue.
So, I'm helping
Nature.
the nature.
No.
If
not
I'm
nature.
pissing on a river-
No. That sentence. You're helping nature, not the nature.
The nature.
The nature.
No.
No.
By pissing on the river. However,
Why are you on the river? You're in the river.
Are you Jesus?
However, I'm pretty sure the guy swimming next to me won't be as thankful.
I mean, to be fair, if you do it in a river, the current will just take the piss away.
Yes, in the direction of the fellow next to me.
Now, to be fair, Pepper, the fellow before you has already pissed in the river, probably.
Oh, so he now deserves my piss to go on him.
So this other fellow is now getting 2 bits of piss on him.
Yes.
I feel like we're starting to take the piss out of this.
Oh, for
No,
God's
that-
sake. That is a terrible sentence. Pepper,
Yeah.
why do you not like the beach?
Dan.
Beach has sand, and Pepper hates me, so he hates beach.
Sid, you're in no position to not like sand.
Well, no,
That's
I
true.
never said I didn't like sand. I said
Okay.
Pepper doesn't like beach because he sees sand, and then he's like, "Oh shit, it reminds me
Sid.
of Sid," and then he's like, "Ah, my life's ruined," and then he's
Okay.
just had enough.
Fair enough.
I'm trying
Right,
to
Pepper.
remember the full quote and I can't, and it's pissing me off.
I don't like the sand. It's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere.
There we go. No, because usually beach means hot
Which you don't like.
weather, which I don't like. It means
Okay, just go to the beach in winter. Boom.
It
Problem
means-
solved.
Practical solutions by a
it-
practical man.
It means sand, which Pepper doesn't like.
I don't have a problem. I don't necessarily have a problem with sand.
Okay.
I'm fine with sand. The
It
thing is,
probably
I-
involves socializing,
So
which Pepper
what
doesn't
I'm
like.
hearing is Pepper Pepper is afraid to build sandcastles because he's afraid that someone's going to trot all over them.
Oh no,
I'm
I'll make
personally
sure
afraid
I'll
of the
trot all over
Sandman.
them.
You would.
The Sandman.
Yes. Right, go on, Pepper. What do you not like about the beach?
It's pointless. It's a hot furnace where you're supposed to lay down on a towel above a inconsistent surface, surrounded by water and an awful lot of people, and you're just supposed to spend hours in there.
Well,
What's wrong with that?
I hope you're not underground in the breach. That's kind of problematic. That could be a problem.
It would probably be more entertaining.
Shane! My voice. Shane,
Why do you
what's
like
your
the beach?
Why do I like the beach? Well, I like to be in the sun.
No.
Problem number one.
Can't relate.
I like to go out with my friends.
Problem
Number two.
I like to go in the ocean to swim.
Problem number three.
Yeah.
And I like to play sports on the beach.
Yep, 4. There you go, 4.
Nah, no can do.
Beach football, beach volleyball especially, rackets.
I'll take the volleyball.
Oh, yes. Shane, what's your problem with the beach?
Don't like it.
We've gotten that far.
I would rather be by a pool in a pool than the ocean.
So your problem isn't with the beach itself, it's with the ocean.
Well, there's no point being on a beach. And I don't like being in the ocean.
You say there's no point in being at the beach. What's the point of being in the pool?
I feel like I'm at a beach.
Because it's nice in the pool. I'm in a secluded area.
Where the currents can't take you away.
Exactly. And I'm light.
Put piss in it.
You are very
I'm
light.
light. I will be taken away. I almost was taken away once.
Me and Sid
when
will
I was
never be taken away.
when I was a kid, I was I had this fucking.
I'll just sink.
What are they called? I was like in a donut ring thing.
Oh,
that floats.
A buoy.
We get it.
So I was in a donut thing
Buoyancy
that floats.
thing.
We'll call it that.
Yeah.
A donut thing.
And my only way of staying, because at this point I couldn't swim properly, but my only way of staying afloat was randomly just kicking my legs and holding onto the 2 handles that were on the donut thing.
Nice.
And then my mum came and saved me.
For fuck's sake.
And then after that, I learned how to swim.
Ah, well, useful.
And then he never went to a beach again.
But I don't prefer ocean water to swim in.
Fair enough.
There's nothing better about it than the pool water to swim in. It's harder to see. You get...
To see the sea.
I don't know. I'm
I'll
not
tell
a
you what
massive
my
water
problem-
guy.
I tell you what my problem with beaches are.
Do you not take showers?
But the problem is, it's in my name, so...
What's a house?
What's a house?
Maybe that's why I have a problem with the water.
You said you have a problem with me?
No.
Right. Sid, what's your experience with the beach?
Too many people don't like beach.
Fair
That's it.
The long and the short of it.
There was a time where there was a beach just to myself. So I just sat down on one of those deck chairs. And I just laid. And then I just heard the ocean waves come in and go out and fell
that's
asleep.
nice.
And just literally laid for like 40 minutes. That was
I'll go on a beach when it's nighttime.
That's
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
mean, for the same experience that I had, just to hear the ocean
Sid.
waves calming. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's literally thousands videos on YouTube which can provide you the exact same sound.
Yeah.
But not while you're laying in the sun.
No.
But
What? Yes,
but what?
Yes, you can. Just put headphones on.
Headphones on, go outside. Oh, sun.
But
what César was saying was, hey, if you were to go to a beach, what would you want? I just want nobody there.
I would absolutely go to a beach at night just to, like,
make a bonfire.
Listen to the.
As long as there's nobody there, that's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
My
just
beach.
just to listen to the waves. I find
I'll
that
just
quite
do what the
relaxing.
British did and just put a flag and say Sid.
can
this
take
is
this.
my beach.
I can take this.
I've spent a night on the beach.
Yeah, that would be the thing we use to light the bonfire.
I camped on the beach before.
Now, Shane, the magical thing about guitars is that I can hold it like this and play it, or I can hold it like this
Okay,
and smack you.
Okay, that's fine. Break the guitar.
No, it'll probably it'll break your skull before it itself is broken.
I don't think you realise how hard my skull is.
Probably not very.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost choking on my water.
You see, another thing to be afraid of water.
Then don't drink it, ass.
Okay, how do you suggest I survive?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting, is that you don't survive. And he's dead.
But like Pepper, if you really think about it, just because you drank water doesn't mean you're gonna survive. You just got delaying your death to a later point in life.
That's
So, like-
that's technically what you're doing.
Yeah,
Every
are we
single
just
moment.
doing
From
that
the
now?
time you're born. Yeah.
We're just delaying our death by eating and drinking and breathing oxygen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
And then we're diminishing by socializing, going out and going to the beach.
Going to the beach.
Gentlemen,
a short view.
view back to back.
what if, and hear me out,
Oh,
We went back to the past.
no, what if oxygen is actually poisonous and it just takes an average of 80 years to kill us?
We will never know.
You've seen this on the internet somewhere, haven't you?
I have no tabs opened. Right now, at least.
I didn't say today.
Yeah.
But yes, I have seen this.
I have also seen this on the internet.
I went on reddit.com and I saw this.
Yeah, no, I have seen it on the internet somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I don't think it was 80 years though. The one that I saw, I think it's like 100.
I mean, I reduced it to 80 because that's just around the average life expectancy of a human in Portugal and the United Kingdom. I assume.
Specifically, those two countries.
Well, yes, because it's the two countries that the four of us are in.
Pepper looks like his head hurts.
Can neither confirm nor deny this allegation of the country I'm in.
Fuck.
I'm trying to... if oxygen was poisonous...
Which it technically is, by the way.
That's like saying everything's poisonous.
Yeah, but that's exactly what everything is.
H2O isn't.
Well, no.
Is it not?
Too
Fill
much
your lungs
water
with
can
it.
kill you.
Fill your lungs with it.
That's not poisonous. That's not what being poisonous
Okay.
means.
Okay, I give that to you.
You ass.
I give it to you.
You can't...
Pepper, do you know the difference between poison and venom?
I saw that the other day.
Poison needs to be ingested. Venom needs to be injected.
Huh.
Yeah.
But then, do you
Okay.
describe the venom as poisonous, or
No, it's venomous.
So, the oxygen...
That's an easy one, Sid. Come on.
So the
well, no,
oxygen...
because every time I learn, it's just
In
snakes
that
have
case,
venom, so they are poisonous to you because they will kill you. That's how
Nope.
I learned about snakes.
No, snakes are venomous.
Venomous is just not a word I've ever used.
Not all of them.
That's not the point.
Not all
That's
not
not
all
the point
snakes are venomous.
Point of my broken English.
Actually, that technically means that oxygen isn't poisonous. It's venomous because it needs to be injected into you for it to kill you.
Injected into these lungs.
Or no, if you inject pure oxygen gas into your bloodstream, you will be killed.
You will just burn, no?
Pretty much. It literally rusts your body in the same process that it rusts iron.
Hey, you know, that's good to know. I mean, good thing I ain't got iron floating around in my body. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Shane's heavy.
You know what you have a lot of in your blood? Not me, because I'm anemic. Iron.
Thank you for the clarification, César.
Alright, so let's everybody test this theory. We're not going to breathe. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I forgot to add oxygen in before I did this, so it's getting a little bit complicated.
I think I already lost because I saw César have a little moment.
I lost it as soon as Shane faked his death.
I'm still trying, and it's not helpful.
Pepper, talking doesn't help.
I know.
So what we found out is oxygen is poison or venomous. Sorry.
Venomous.
And water is poisonous.
But no oxygen is just death. So
yeah. So
the thing is, could there be a substitute to oxygen?
Hang on. Let me look at the periodic table.
Actually,
it's not a bad.
Could helium do it?
No. No, because helium doesn't have the chemical properties needed to be a substitute
it would have to be
of oxygen.
In the same group in the periodic table as oxygen to even stand a chance. No, helium is not.
No, helium is a noble. Helium is a noble gas,
which is the last column, but it's not very noble
Shane
either.
Pumps up.
So it would have to be.
I'm glad Shane's dead. It's
it would
peaceful.
have to be one of sulfur, selenium.
Oh yes.
Sulfur, selenium, tellurium. I don't know what the other two are.
It's not. It's not.
You know
plumbum,
what?
it's
Sulfur
not
sounds like a great idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Not toxic at all. I swear.
It'll
Hang
be
on.
plutonium or whatever.
It would need to be sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, or livermorium.
Yeah.
Livermore. That sounds like a thing that goes on the liver.
Well, let's try to the lungs. It's got the same starting letter.
Yeah.
I managed to break Shane.
What has this conversation degraded into?
I don't know. Science, I guess.
We went from public service to science somehow.
In between piss takes.
Yeah. Oh my god, what are we?
That's science with 3 S's.
Science. Huh?
Science with the Plebels.
Science with 3 S's. You replace the 2 C's in it with S's.
Yeah. That's the sound a snake makes.
Which starts with S as well.
Yes. Okay, Pepper. Different question. Now that you know the difference between a poison and a venom, do you know the difference between a poisonous animal and a venomous animal?
I already forgot what the difference was.
Idiot.
Poisonous what needs to be in eaten.
Yeah. Yeah. It needs to go
Ingested.
in your gut. It needs to go in your gut.
So the snakes are, some of them are venomous, some of the frogs are poisonous.
Okay. What can you infer from that?
Eat frogs.
Stay the fuck away from both of them.
Now, Pepper, here's a really fun, well, quote unquote fun way to remember it. If it bites you and you die,
oh yeah,
it's venomous.
Yeah.
If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. But if you bite it and it dies, you're venomous.
Okay, so what if a gorilla... What if a gorilla just bites my head off?
The gorilla is venomous.
You know what? I'm all for it.
Unfortunately, there's no known anti-venom.
Now, for everyone that's still watching, I would like to refer you to the periodic table. Please get the nearest element.
No one's gonna pull up a fucking periodic table on their screens right now, Sid.
Please find the element copemesium, because you need to cope.
Oh,
with
copium.
These idiots.
No, hold on. So if you get bitten and you die, it's venomous.
Yeah.
If you eat it and you die, it's poisonous.
Yes.
So if they bite you and die, they're venomous.
If the animal bites you and the animal dies, then you're poisonous.
But if I bite it and it dies, I'm venomous?
Yes.
How can I be both?
How can you be... Oh, you want to be both, do you? I don't know. However, what if it bites me and I don't die? Then...
That is just a useless animal in existence. It should just be extinct.
I would say that's kinky, but...
What's the point in life if you bite and you don't die or you don't kill someone? There is no point.
Congratulations, Sid. You've managed to stun everyone into silence.
Because the statement is completely idiotic and stupid, and I love it.
Right. And on that note, thank you, everyone.
No, we can't end it on that. No.
Why?
No.
I say we end on that and just leave the audience as appalled as the three of us were.
I've been completely flabbergasted.
And that's how the audience is going to feel, because that is all the time that we have for this episode of the PlebPod.
No, we have more.
Sorry?
We have more.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Pepper doesn't.
Yes, you do. You have 12 minutes.
You see, that... Right, next topic, lads. On the news this week...
The news?
There's news.
Which section?
I was joking. You could have ended it.
Now it's too late.
I'm not being allowed to end it. I hate it here.
No.
I decide when it ends.
Could have let it end when I had the chance.
I'll be honest, I'm looking on Twitter and I can't find worthy news.
A massive cock was trending.
Some women, natural tits are better. Other women, fake tits are better. Men, tits are tits!
What?
Right,
I don't understand.
Edit, let's go.
Right.
This is the time.
Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of your favorite podcast, the PlebPod. I've been César, joined by Sid, Pepper, and Shane for whatever the hell this was. We do hope that you've enjoyed. See you in the next one.
Never again.
Goodbye.
Oh dear.